Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to ring that bell. If you ring that bell, you get a notification of all my new videos that come out. Like this one. Hey, this video has an important story. So I'm in a supermarket. And I just came from work. I'm in my chef's outfit. And someone stopped me in the supermarket. Nice guy. His name's Ben. Hey, Ben, how you doing? So Ben stopped me and said, listen, I'm having trouble with my congee and I need some help. And I was only too glad to say, listen, I'm going to do a congee video dedicated to you. And I'll show you how to make congee. So it's beautiful with the right consistency and great flavor. Hey, congee is a basic rice porridge. Great for a snack. Very healthy. Good for your digestion. Very beautiful. Okay, so let's get cooking. Okay, so congee is very easy to make. Very easy. The problem is it takes about an hour and a half to cook the rice. The rice has to cook so long that it actually explodes and makes that congee nice and thick like a porridge. So we gotta start right away with some rice. I'm gonna use sushi rice. I got this in my local supermarket. Hey, you can go to a Chinese store, you can go to a supermarket, whatever you want. It's available. Sushi rice. Wonderful stuff. Okay, I got a half a cup of that sushi rice. And I'm going to cook it in 6 cups of vegetable broth. That's 1 part of rice to 12 parts of liquid. So I'm making an amount for half a cup of rice and 6 cups of that vegetable broth. It seems like a lot of broth, but that rice, this is the problem. That rice is going to thicken that broth. If you don't use enough broth, you're going to have a very, very thick, even thicker than rice pudding kind of consistency. You want to be a little thicker than soupy. So this is the amounts we're using. Okay, first you got to do is rinse the rice. It's got too much starch on it. You got to get some of that starch off. I have this is a chinois. Okay, very fine strainer. If you don't have a chinois, just use whatever strainer you have so the rice doesn't fall through the little holes. Put the rice in there and rinse it. Okay, here I have 6 cups of vegetable broth. Wonderful. Okay, so to this vegetable broth, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of turmeric and about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. So whenever you add turmeric, you need to add some black pepper. The other thing I have to add is just a touch of honey. About a half a tablespoon, because the turmeric is very earthy and needs something to counterbalance that. So I add half a tablespoon of honey. Now I'm going to add that half a cup of rinsed sushi rice. Okay, so I keep this on a low fire. It's going to take about an hour and a half. Every 15 minutes or so, I'm going to give it a stir. I don't want it to burn on the bottom. It's going to get thick. And it's going to get very tasty because of the vegetable broth. And that turmeric will give it a great color. And it's going to add some great nutrition to it. That's wonderful. Okay, so I'll see you in an hour and a half. Do something to occupy your time. I'll catch you later. Okay, so this has been simmering so slowly for about 30 minutes already. And you can see how the rice is cooked. But now it's just got to thicken and just explode into a porridge. Okay? Hey, by the way, it's Sunday morning here. I was too tired to put on my chef jacket. I was out late last night with some friends, drinking wine and eating leftovers from St. Patrick's Day. Cabbage. I didn't eat the corned beef, but I did eat the cabbage. Cabbage is wonderful. A little gassy, but wonderful. Okay, so I had on this t-shirt last night. Woohoo! I got it from my manager, Diana. She went to Maine. She got lobsters. I got the t-shirt. I don't care. I like the t-shirt anyway. Hey, Diana, thanks a lot. Big shout out to you. Okay, so I have another like hour to go with this congee. I'll check in with you in another half hour just to see how it's going. Okay, Ben, you paying attention? Because this video is for you. Okay, so it's been about an hour now. Now check this out. Look at that, nice and thick. Okay. I'm going to turn the heat down to really low and just let it sit for another half hour. Just let it make sure that that rice is fully exploded and everything's good. Okay, so going to take another half hour, very low fire, adjust the fire. Hey, just in case it gets like too thick, look, I set aside 2 cups of vegetable broth. If I have to add a little bit of broth, it gets too thick, I can do that. We're almost there. Hey, it takes a long time to make this. I told you. It's very easy, but it takes a little while. So be patient. Another half hour, very low fire. I'll see you in a half hour. Okay, so now it's been an hour and a half. Check this out. Okay, that's a little too thick, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable broth. About a cup of vegetable broth I added. Okay, that's about right. You see that consistency there? That's about right. Okay. Okay, I put it in the container. Now I'm going to cover it and refrigerate it. Hey, you can refrigerate this overnight. That's easy. You know, you can just refrigerate it for a couple of hours. At least it needs at least like 2 hours in the refrigerator. Let it really set. Then you're going to know how thick it is. And if it's too thick, you can add a little more of that vegetable broth. You know, that's what it is. Listen, depending on how high the temperature is when you cook it, it's going to get thicker. If it's a little higher temperature, if it's a lower temperature, it won't get quite as thick. Depends on your stove, depends on the pot, depends on a lot of things. So that's why you need that extra couple of cups of vegetable broth just to adjust if you have to. That's the way to do it. Hey, you got to keep adjusting and tasting until you get it right. That's how it's done. So I'll put this in the refrigerator, a couple of hours. I'll check it later. Might need to adjust a little bit. Then we're going to really give it a burst of flavor. I'm going to show you how I do that. And we'll finish this off and then gonna eat it. It's a great snack to have. Wonderful. Okay, I'll catch you later. Let me put this in the refrigerator. Okay, so I have this. It's all cold. It's been a couple hours in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna just heat some up. About a cup of this. And you can see it's pretty thick, right? Remember, I have the extra vegetable broth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some in just to thin it out a little bit. The consistency is something that you choose. If you like a little thicker, so don't thin it too much. If you like it thinner, you can thin it out more. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in this bowl. Woo! Then I'm going to start to dress it up. And first thing I'm going to use is a dark mushroom soy sauce. Hey, you can use any soy sauce you like. I like the soy sauce, give me a little bit of saltiness. So I'm going to put about maybe a half a teaspoon. Like that. Sesame oil. Love sesame oil. Maybe a quarter of a teaspoon. If you like more, you can use a little more. If you like less, you can use a little less. I love scallion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slice it a little on the bias and nice and thin. Alright, check this out. Woo, good knife skills. Look at those knife skills. Nice and thinly sliced. Beautiful. Wonderful. So I like to use a little ginger, but I'm going to do something a little special. I have here some pickled ginger. This is stuff you use for sushi. This is available in most grocery stores. Check it out in the produce section, the refrigerated area in the produce section. Okay, so this is nice because this is already like cut up already. See? Beautiful pink color. Love it. Okay, you have this great congee. Look at that. How colorful, how wonderful. I love these garnishes on it. You can use whatever garnishes you like. Sometimes I like something crispy, like a fried noodle, like you have in Chinese soups. That's nice. Whatever. If you like a little meat, you can have a little chicken, a little pork, or some shrimp in there. Whatever you like. Hey, you know what else is great? Another great snack. You got to check out my chocolate mousse video. If you're looking for a little, like, healthy snack, that's also wonderful. Hey, congee. It's healthy. It's wonderful. I'm going to eat this right now. Woo, delicious, man. Hey, Ben, how'd I do, all right? Excellent. You got to try it now. Try to make it now. Now you know a little bit more about how it's done and what it's about. Check it out. Try and make it. Okay. Ben, let me know how it comes out. And the rest of you guys over there, you got to try it too. Let me know how it comes out. I'll catch you guys next video. Okay. Wonderful.